off. We're good to go. The speed difference is going to be a little bit gnarly. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Can he get it down? He can't. He's going to top out 367. Somalia, you're good for game number 1. Now, opens box as well. He's not going to be able to get pieces over, but Somalia can't get a square over either. His left is blocked off completely. He's going to skid out in the same piece of ice. Now it's his time to burn. Doesn't get the long bar all the way over, and that's going to be it. He's going to top out 778. Alrighty. We got a thumbs up from Portal. Alright, let's count him down for game number 1. That is how life works. Some Morissetian irony there for Somalian. It's another bar. Needs another something. He's There we go. Getting C's all over. Oh, what? Something happened. Oh my goodness. How do I undo the game over? Cancel game over. What happened there? Max Out Club is just really doing it to me right now. Okay, well, we have no... What's going on here? Oh my god. Let's count it down for game number 1. Once I find the tab. Here we go. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, so I can choose 18 on his turn, see if he wants. He didn't give a firm commitment for anything. Sounds good. Alright, we're good. We're starting off on a 19 start game. I think this is the first one I've restreamed. Could be wrong about that though. Don't quote me on that. Kind of a little bit of a situation starts out though. Gets a Tetris. Gets a long bar for his well. Gets a double, so that's going to help him stay alive. So they take an early lead. Oh yeah, let's give a quick. These players need to stop getting in situations. Oh my god, Sonny, get down. Stop it. The board down so that I can introduce you. I don't want the Tetris to be exciting yet. There we go. Ra gets Tetris. 40,000 for Sonny. 46 for Ra. Gets another one. Alright, I think both players are decent. Ampu said it's the second. Thank you, Stat Keeper Ampu. I appreciate you. Alrighty, now that both players are looking nice and clean and giving you a little bit of some time to tell me who you got here. Sonny's position out of Scotland. Currently 0-1. Got swept by Alex T first time around. You should, if you haven't seen that match yet, it's on YouTube. You should go watch it. It is one of the matches of all time. What do we got? Versus Ra. This is Ra's first game has not dropped a game yet. Sorry, Ra's third set has not dropped a game yet. Swept both Cole and Alex Peak. Cole and Peak. He did not sweep Alex T. He hasn't played Alex T. That will be a upcoming match for Ra. Both players are tied here. So yeah, Sonny will be looking to change that. Get his first point of the season, get himself on the board here. Ra gets a square for attack up to 270, Sonny 245. Close game as Sonny gets the Tetris to line up the line, even up the line count. There we go. That's the thing. It turns out, if you start at 19 speed, lines go by quicker than than they would if you started at 18. So we're already 80 lines in. Could be a quick match, not because players are topping out or anything, but because the pieces are falling faster, which might be good for me because the previous 2 games were deciders and I had to learn how Restreamed worked. It's kind of like my learning of how the Cyrillic alphabet works. I am learning it one tiny piece at a time, and I will figure out how it works 2 years into my journey here. But you know what? It's the journey, not the destination that matters. As Rod doesn't quite get a Lombard all the way over, but the next one will go 440 for him, 398 for Sonny. So Rod has opened up about a 2 Tetris lead, maybe a little less. Rod kind of doesn't do the Corian thing with the T's, but ends up opening up a hole in his stack, but he's going to get it burnt out. No problemo. Just let Sunny catch up a tiny bit, but it's a close game so far. We're nearing the, I don't want to say transition because it'll still be the same speed, but in 20-25 lines, you'll see the colors change. They'll give them a nice, a lot of runway, nice little indication that, hey, level 29's coming in 100 lines. Important to know that. Yeah, plenty of forewarning because level 29 is a beast. Something that the Tetris community is on its way to vanquishing, as both players are looking really clean here. 552 for Sunny, 595 for Raw. I'd say those are good transition question mark scores. Level 19 is coming, guys. Hello, Lucas. Good to, thank you for chatting in the chat. James Hetfield plays Tetris. Hello, Codecracker. I don't know who James Hetfield is, but I'm glad he plays Tetris. He enjoys this wonderful video game. As both players transition question mark into level 20. I don't know what you call this. Both players are now in the green. I know that's not true. Sunny has already made it to level. That's not true. Raw's already made it to level 21. Sunny follows suit shortly. Down by 90,000 points. Something I said Sunny thinks is funny. Oh, it's good. I'm glad I could provide levity to him in this time of need. This time of need being playing a Tetris match, I guess. Being down by a considerable but not insurmountable margin against a very good Tetris player. Oh, he's closed the gap a bit here. Raw gets a left wall Tetris, 772. Sunny goes up to 723, so 50,000 point lead. Might come down to 29 here. We are getting, I'll say we're getting closer and closer. We're still level 23, still kind of a ways to go. There's no transition when starting at level 19. The transition is level 20. Yeah, there's only one transition, right? But like this, the game has changed somehow, you know? Like you're not just playing the same color over and over again. I think the colors do matter. You do have to have like a mental adjustment here. You don't have to adjust to the speed. But it's just kind of like, ooh. This is different now. I'm a new phase of the game. I'm a new me. I'm living a new life. 903 for Rahmations, 851 for Sunny. The lead is up by like 50,000 for the entire time because both players are playing very clean. Gonna throw up Raw, looking like he's 935. I think he could transition here if he gets 3 Tetrises. You get pretty close with 2. I think you gotta take some burns. So yeah, 916. So both players very well could transition before the kill screen. Both players kind of high, a little bit of a mini drop, but you know it's going to resolve before it's going to cause a mini heartache. I was going to try his heartburn, but heartache is also good. And both players have now maxed out. Sunny at 1019, Raw at 1049. 1084 could get the 1.1 into transition. There you go. 1080, Raw 1 Tetris away, 1087, and then he's going to burn into it. 1090 going into transition. Sunny transition at 1096 actually has closed the gap. Went ahead by 5,000 points. Transition. Raw's going to get the Tetris going into level 30, 1166. Sunny at 1104. Set up for the Tetris almost, not quite. Gets the long bar over, so he's going to keep himself alive. Stack looking pretty good. Raw set up, needs the bar, though. Gets the burn, gets the bar, gets the stack down. 12-10. Sunny at 11-17. He's set up. No, he's not. He gets the triple. He's not going to take any chances. He needs the bar. Okay, he doesn't get the J all the way over, but he gets the bar, so he's not going to die just yet. Raw at 1258 going into level 32. Does have a Lombard dependency, but going to go ahead and get something over that left side, get that stack down. But Sunny's stack not looking great. 2 Lombard dependencies. That JL is not going to do it. He's going to take another couple of lines, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this. He is not. He's going to top out at 1147. Raw is good for game number 1. GG's. All right. And that's how the 19 stars are going to go. I'm not going to complain at all. Lucas saying Sunny having a high score? I didn't know that could happen. He's we got a min-out specialist over here. I give Raw his heart. Speed match. Both players are ready. Let's count him down for game number 2. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Lucas saying maybe 19 stars to the key for Sunny not to get by 700k. Maybe. Well, first game he's actually stayed pretty close most of it. So, and me and Raw worked for it on the kill screen. So, taking an early lead here. Gets the Tetris on the board. Actually has 2. Raw still fishing for his first one after early cleanup duty, but ends up getting it 2 off the bottom. Gets the ball transfer. Looking good, though. Does have a little bit of a tuck situation. We'll have to take another hole in his stack. A Lombard Tetris did get kind of high, but he's going to get it down. 114 for Sunny. 70 for Raw. Gonna just live one off the bottom for a bit. This is his home now. DB saying, how much does 19 get played in Div 1? Not a whole lot, I will say that. And Raw kind of does a T-tuck, but that's going to close his well. Going to get a reopen, get a Lombard, get a Tetris. Who's saying, this is our second match with it in Season 25. 3rd overall. I remember there being like a 19 start playoff. What was the third? What was the last one last season? Because 24 is when it was introduced, right? Most players choose 18, though. That's been our MO. Yeah, Smalling versus Fractal for the first one, right? And did not end well for Smalling, but it's against Fractal, so, you know, that's kind of to be expected. Is confusing Poke versus Blue Scooty. There we go. Innovators in the space of fast Tetris, as Sunny needs to get this down. Does get a couple really nice pieces, gets the flat burn with a long bar. Both players digging, so he's not really going to be in losing any pace. In fact, he's going to get out of it first. Sunny has opened up quite a bit of a lead here. Triple digits. 277 to 164. He's just not going to T-tuck, but going to get a Tetris. Ball is completely burned down to the ground, so Sunny's next box is flickering, kind of. Mr. Champs cannot decide what it wants to think here is. Raw's board looking a little spicy. Get some par for it. Raw's just like kind of, I feel like just getting himself into situations and getting himself out of them. So fun to watch, but also a little stressful. I think Sunny opened up quite a bit of a lead here. Lombard Tetris, 356 for Sunny, 181 for Raw. Takes a split triple. Ampu in chat dropping the online facts as Raw again kind of doing a couple little digs here. And this was not quite as threatening, but he's going to let Sunny's staying clean, though I guess right as I say that he mischiefs a T, so you know, or an L, not a T. So you know, they're like pretty much the same letter. They're both consonants, that's kind of, you know. 414 for Sunny, 221 for Raw, and we're getting about 20 lines away from whatever you want to call the milestone of level 140 when during a 19 start. Okay, there we go. Okay, so King's been explaining that Season 20, there was a 19 start match in Season 23, but we haven't, Ampu and the team have not finished compiling the stats yet. Sunny 468, Raw 296. So there's your information. There's that's everyone's favorite thing, information. I'm a mole. Sunny's opened up the lead a little more. Not insurmountable, but this is definitely a good position. He likes being in this position. As we cross 140, 541 for him, 370 for Ra. So he's up by 170,000 points. Gets a T for a tuck. Going to have to take a little few burns, but Ra is also going to have to take a few burns because there is a drought going on. Get out your trouts. If you, I mean, oh no. Ra misshifts the L. Gets another couple bars over there. Gets a 2 5 tucks in a row. 2 5 taps in a row. Way up high. Gets the Lombard, gets the Tetris. So he's going to resolve this very nicely. Churchsphere 888 saying, what time is Blue Scooter playing? I think he is actually playing later. So there is a... That is a... Those bars were so bail. Yeah, they were... not really... it's kind of... I mean, there's two ways you could look at it, right? First is as Ra misses getting an S all the way over, so... Gets a bar before it can become too much of a headache. Churchsphere 8888. Thank you for... inquiring about my personality. 8 p.m. ETs. I think that's the first match, right? Blue Scooty's playing someone. 688 for Sunny. 536 for Ra. So Ra has closed the gap a little bit, but wasn't clean. Oh, Sunny was clean, but now kind of hoping to get that way again. A little bit of a dig, kind of up high. Higher than he wants to be at least, but he's going to reopen the well. Hockey bars into it a little bit, but he's going to be A-OK. Lombard Tetris. At level 25, so we're getting closer and closer there. Code Cracker, thank you for the follow on Arbarrro on my personal account. Those of you, if this match ends up on YouTube, which I think it will, I'm going to plug myself. You can go to switch.tv/ARBARRO and follow me. I will restream some TMP matches mostly. There we go. Because I am shameless in terms of my self-aggrandizement here. 862 for Sunny. 687 for Ra. Very clean stacks here so far. Sunny, the Mr. Sham's thinking that Sunny just periodically turning off the next box because Sunny just lives on the edge there. Setting up significantly, 757 I will never get to heaven over on Ra's side as he is at level 25. We'll have to make quite a bit of room on kill screen. Goes into it 800,000 points. So getting the sack down though. He's taking some burns. Sunny goes into trail screen 975, very high, but gets the ball over, gets the Tetris, gets another one, which is good because he missed getting the piece all the way over. So both players level 30 now. 1050 for Sunny, 849 for Ra. So Sunny's board falling apart a little bit, but he's going to get a bar before it gets too out of hand. So he's staying alive. Needs something over to that right side though. Gets the bar all the way to the left. 1060 for him. But Ra has to set up. Gets the low bar. Gets the Tetris. Closes the gap a little bit more. 894. And another one. 932. Sunny fires right back. Goes up to 1104. Lombard, he's not going to use it for the triple. He wants the big money. He's up to 1108. Ra's at 940. He's going to keep the bar, but he's going to... Oh, Sunny gets a 5 tap for the Lombard. Board getting up high, getting up a little too high. He's going to misdrop the... as he can't get it all the way over. Sunny tops out 11-12. Ra, you're in a chase out. You need 11-13 in order to take it, but his bard's also creeping up there. He's getting them down, though. He is staying alive. He has a long chase down ahead of him. 963, but he is... Can he get anything over to the left side? Gets a square. Gets another one. He needs to get clean, though. He's going to run out of runway. He's up to level 34 already. He still has, 3 Tetrises to go here. So, yeah, I forget. These things are worth so many points. He's set up. Needs the first one. Okay, but he walks the wall. Needs the Lombard right now. Can he get it? He can't get the square over. He can't get the other square over. He is done. 984. Can't complete the chase down. Sunny will leverage his 29 advantage to take this one. GG's. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Hold on. We have... No, we don't. Okay. I thought we had different pieces there for a second, but it's just the next box messing up again. Optical recognition. I keep forgetting the OEM. I keep wanting to say ORM, which is a completely different type of tech thing. Gives you about the similar number of headaches, though. It's one of those things where just like, it's not an ORM, but like, I'm just starting to really hate AutoMapper at my job. Just, it makes the life of my coworkers easier, so I still have to fiddle around with it. I'm glad that they're having a good time. Both players kind of getting up really high here. Raw gets the triple. He's going to be safer. And Sunny's almost out of it. He has his well reopened. Raw gets the dirty Tetris, like 6 lines off the bottom or so. Sunny's going to get a Tetris too. So 129 for him. Make that 153. We're pretty much tied up. 154 for Raw. It's a well reopened just in time for a Lombard. Going to take the Tetris. Going to stick with the center well, even though he had a chance to move it over. But now he Tetrises his way all the way down to the ground to get out of the rain. Okay. Ansco marching 1 by 1 reference. This is the sort of high quality commentator content that you get from Arbarrro Restreamed. We got 188 from Sunny. We got 230 for Raw. Sunny's saying, I have three back 19 maxes. There we go. Okay, well, he doesn't get the Z all the way over, so. Yeah, gonna get this down though. Raw has taken the lead. Gets the Lombard, gets the Tetris. 280. Does have a hole in the stack, but is otherwise clean. Did you answer whether this was streamed on YouTube? I heard you were YouTube. No, so this isn't streamed on YouTube. But what happens is Peekayric, valued member of the community, Peekayric, posts like matches. He edits the matches down to a reasonable length, gets rid of the futzing around between games, and doesn't post every single match, but he'll post the good ones. And this has been a very good one so far. Raw 336, Sunny 214. Sunny currently playing very well because he's terrified that people are going to drop him out of the top 25 after his LXT match. So he's just like, okay, I gotta put something good on the board. I have to justify my continued place on the premier poll. Currently number 24 there. So he was like the first one out by like 2 points in March, but managed to get in there in April. Raw's currently 14, in case you wanted to know. Let's see that. I'm going to put the YouTube link in the chat, so in case you wanted to follow that. Follow YouTube. Twitch viewer, so Quadruple 8 is asking a question, but we're going to wait till Raw gets his stack down before then, because both players are getting close to the level 100, the untitled level 140 milestone, as Raw kind of like excavates a T-spin setup, but ends up burning out right before the T comes. 440 for Sunny, 444 for Raw, so close game here still. You think AI will easily be able to do that soon? Maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty down on AI. I think that in terms of, I think we're probably currently close to, if not at, the ceiling of what we think LLMs can do, at least for the foreseeable future, without some sort of substantial hardware breakthrough. Alrighty, Rahmations hits the untitled level 100 line 140 milestone. He's at 481. Sunny hits it to 533. Might have said level instead of line, but it's fine. The joke still works. Y'all can pretend I didn't misspeak and tell me how funny my joke is. Sunny will take the lead here, but and 560 for him. Now 586, 563 for Ross. So Sunny up by less than a Tetris, but also has 4 lines in hand. Both players clean, both players scoring. Oh god, you mentioned AI. The YouTube comment section is going to be a minefield. Okay, yeah, this is I I should not have ventured into this. Hi, YouTube. Stay civil down there. I'll be watching you. I don't actually have any authority on YouTube. I'm not a mod or anything. It's just probably for the best, considering how flustered I got earlier. Alrighty. 697 for Sunny. 676 for Raw. I have my hands full already. I've, took it upon myself to do like the dumbest Tetris related project ever, which is like write recaps for pretty much every major game. So that's very time consuming, and there you go. Be on cringe or face our bars for. I mean, you can be cringe, just be like cringe in a nice way rather than cringe in a evil way. You have to use the power of cringe for good. That's kind of the thing where I have a friend who, like, one of her bits is that, let me give a score update before I continue yammering on. 827 for Sunny, 803 for Raw. Here's the thing, like, the problem with 19 starts is that there's no 18 just kind of, like, talk about whatever's on my mind. Raw gets a T over a 5-tap way up high. I think that was a 5-tap. I don't actually know how many taps things are. I'm a DAS player. So both players mostly clean. They had their wells open but had holes in their stacks, but now they're both cleaning up. They're just assume the same thing is happening on both sides, and I think you're just going to be mostly right. Sunny's holding on to a slight lead, has been holding on to the same slight lead the whole time. But anyway, the thing, because I'm in my early to mid 30s. I don't have to worry about being cringe anymore. I can just be cringe. I can embrace the cringe. It's fine. I can has cheeseburger. What do we got? We got 8. We got so Raw getting the. Okay, we were close. So Raw is one line away from the transition. 943. So he's into level 29. I should have maybe warmed him a little beforehand. Tetris is one away, and there you go. So Tetris gets the max out into transition. Raw is at 954. Gets the Tetris, goes into 993. Currently level 30. Gets the stack down though. He's pretty low, but he gets a bunch of S's. Doesn't know what to all of them. Just 6 in a big spire, but he's going to be able to work around them. Sunny's done. 10-16. I didn't see what happened. Paying attention to Raw's board, but Raw's in a chase down. Needs a very. Not a whole lot, just needs 4,000, I guess 5,000 more points. He's something over to the left side, gets a 5-tap, and currently has a bar dependency, so making this interesting. So, 15, getting the taps though, so he's going to take it. GG's. That was not the easiest of line outs that has ever occurred. I've seen, had a bunch of 5-taps that I've seen a lot of different players not be able to hit, so GG's. He's going to hit the Tetris anyway. Saying a beautiful misdrop of 2 bars in a row on top of each other. Just, there's wanted to, they want to stand on each other's heads. They want to have a little bit of a good time. Alrighty, we'll give Raw his heart. So Raw's gonna mull on this, but doesn't get the Z all the way over. So I feel like in terms of like getting the right, make it out of this. Oh my god, I thought Raw. Okay, now Raw's dead, but like I was just kind of like, yeah, okay, this is over, and then look over and Raw's just still playing. I'm like, okay, what are you doing over there? You gotta dial it down a little bit, dude. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It's been a great match so far. All 3 games have gone to the kill screen. I think. I'm not like hallucinating that, right? Sometimes I just misremember things, but he's shaking his head like, yeah, okay. I have an early take here for Sunny. Way down low, so not really too much of an issue, but losing the points is Roz is clean. He's just kind of making a meal out of this early 19 play. Just making a little bit of a snack. A little bit of a treat for Raw. I went to the British import store I forgot the name of the candy bars. I realized that Sunny is British, so he's probably had them before. It was like a swirl, or I forgot what it was called. It was like the British version of Twix, I guess. And there was I got some digestibles, but they're like the oat ones. They were really good. They kind of taste like graham crackers almost. Anyway, Sunny's out clean, getting Tetrises. Hits the 100,000 point mark. 118 for him, 216 for Raw. So he's down. Sometimes they say triple digits, and sometimes they say 6 figures. But you know, I feel like it's a pretty important milestone there. It's when he gets to 6 figures, that's when you know lead is the lead. But kind of Raw's starting to do a little bit of a dig, so Sunny's kind of getting it down to a reasonable size. Now by 2.5 Tetrises. It's a Lombard. Now down by 1.5 Tetris. There you go. Now down by half a Tetris. There you go. That's how you eat into a lead. You score Tetrises. And when your opponent's not scoring Tetrises, the Raw set up 3 off the bottom. Gets a Lombard, gets a Tetris. Had to sacrifice some. I don't want to say sell out his stack. I don't think that would be overstating it, but kind of sacrifice some cleanliness in order to get it. So now he's prolonging his dig. So good decision or not, I'll leave that up to the audience. 246 for Sunny, 269 for Raw. Yes. The funny thing is, okay, it's like the beginning of the season, it was just kind of like decider after decider, and I think it's partly like just King getting some mismatches out of the way. But like my restream so far, sorry, not decider, sweep after sweep. Let me misspoke. But this so far, my restream today, this is the 3rd match. Decider, and this game's going into at least a game 4. If Sunny wins it, it's going to be another decider. He's currently in the lead after going down pretty big late. Early. His Raw does get out of his dig, but took him enough time for Sunny to develop a lead. We're almost 100 lines in. 396 for Sunny, 358 for Raw. Raw gets a nice, really good adjustment there. Sets up for the Spuck and gets it. Lombard Tetris. Sunny's hand pain apparently not causing him too much trouble right now. Just kind of fighting through it, I guess. Be like, no pain, no gain, I guess. Maybe it's just like soreness. Hopefully it's not like joint pain. Giving himself here's the thing with Tetris rollers. By the time these people hit the age of 40, they're just their entire hands are just going to fall off of their bodies. It's going to be ugly. Raw doesn't get the square all the way over. Gets the next one, though, and gets the wall. It's the bar, gets the Tetris. It's a little bit scary for a second, but Raw is just kind of demonstrating that he is a top-notch roller in terms of the mechanics of the thing. I mean, he's also a very good stacker, but that's the thing that's jumping out to me right now is just how good of how fluently he's hitting those 5 taps, how well he's getting pieces to the left and to the right. He does have some must drops occasionally, but he's mostly been able to limit them. As both players have hit the untitled 140 line milestone. Sunny's up to 612. Well, I guess another Tetris goes up to 548. Yeah, I'm just saying back games, making it to 29. Yeah, this has been a really, really good good set. Well, we'll see back 3 back so far. This is the 4th, so we'll but so far they're making it really deep. This has been impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this, even really in top 10 matches, you're gonna see an early top here and there. And this one, especially with 19 starts, I don't know what happened with the other 3 matches. I'm wondering if this is the first. We'll see. I mean, the match hasn't ended yet, but in terms of avoiding early tops, Ampu kind of at least speak to 3 of those. Nice Spuck again for Raw. Said he's setting up 2 off the bar, trying to set up 2 off the bottom. Is doing so. There he gets it. He gets the piece finally. Lombard Tetris. 715 for Sunny. Raw at 683. Sunny holding on to that slight lead. Cole saying, "Come on, Rom. Welcome in, Cole. Good to see you. This has been a great game. This has been a great match so far." Mari, hello, welcome in. Did we get a raid? No, it doesn't look like we got a raid, but we got a bunch of new people in chat. So hello, everyone. I'm going to try to refrain from making the "it's all your fault" Mari joke. I just want you to know that I am trying not to make it, and that I want you to appreciate it. 833 for Sunny, 785 for Raw. So score's not quite as high, but both players kind of going through fairly involved dig sequences at some point. But they got through it. Got some survival. We know Sunny has impressive survival skills based on a certain thing that I'm not going to try to mention like a gazillion times. Raw's up high. Raw gets like 2 bars in a row and gets the third one. Now has a bar dependency. Going to get the triple. Going to get this down. Sunny gets the long bar, gets the Tetris. Goes up to 954 after a second. 877 is Raw's current score. Getting the stack down. Has 2 more lines until level 29. He's going to not be set up for the Tetris. There he goes. Goes to 926 is the transition score. Sunny still has 1 more Tetris available to him. Raw getting it down. Had a couple holes in the stack, but there's the transition for Sunny. 993. Lining it out right now. Trying to get his board in a reasonable state. Gets the max out. Gets the triple. 1005. Maybe it was a double. 943 for Raw. So Raw currently down by a Tetris and a half. Gets a long bar, that's the triple, but his left side not looking great. Needs something over there. We know he can, but needs something. Needs to get the piece. Gets a J. Getting the stack down. Nice L piece. Gets a double, and that's going to be good. Raw going aggro. Doesn't quite get the bar in time. We'll take a triple instead, but Sunny's going to be able to kind of maintain the lead. He's at 1065, so maybe got a Tetris in there somewhere. I was watching Raw get the stack down, but now he's... Oh, there we go. Raw Tetris, 1016. Sunny at 1073, so very close game here so far. Sunny's left side kind of looking a little dicey, but ends up getting a Tetris before it ends up being a problem. He's set up again, and he is set up very high. Gets the Lombard, gets the Tetris just in the nick of time. 1162 for Sunny, 1075 for Raw. We're currently at level 34 for Raw, level 33 for Sunny. So Sunny does have 7 lines in pocket right now. He has a little bit more extra leeway as Raw misdrops a T, but he's going to get an L. Needs a J, but he's going to set up really dirty. I don't know what this is. He knows he's be able to get this open, but he's up very high. He survived worse. He gets a Lombard. He gets a split double. He's going to stay alive. He gets the Lombard. He doesn't get a Lombard all the way over. Misses the 5 tap, like 5 or 10 up. I don't know if he can do it. He can't get it done. He tops out 1102. Sunny is good for game number 4. We are going into a decider. He gets another Tetris. He's still going. Set up for another one. Can he get the bar? Yes, he can. 1287. He's level 36. Can he hit the level 39 double kill screen? He's still... Okay, he's currently 20 lines away from it. He's not going to get the T over. He kind of misdropped that, but he's still alive. He's getting it down. He's got it all the way, almost all the way down. This is survivable. It was looking very much not survivable a couple seconds ago. He's currently level 38. 1356. Putting up that D score. Is he going to set up left well? I think he's going to set up left well. He gets Lombard all the way over. He's going to grin. Can he get the ball over? Yes, he can. He touches us into level 39. 14-11. GG's. But anyway, let's cut it down for game 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay. 19 star. This is probably not the first 19 star match here, but probably the first one that's a classic. Mary saying, "Hey, Scooty. How's it going? Is Scooty here? Hello, Scooty. How's it going? Heard you're playing tonight. Later tonight. By the way, this is not the last match. We got one more after this. Dan V versus Tugi. That one's going to be fun. But yeah, Tetris will be coming right back to you. We got Ronkley going our CTL Sunday primetime. kind of fun. I feel like I'm getting the seat warm for Ronkly a little bit. Kind of getting everyone going. Massive amount of I didn't realize that a CTL match. I think Tetris Alex T saying, "Oh my God, well, I'm glad we could be of assistance to you. I need to get up. You're still not for a few hours. Oh wait, you can sleep for another. I mean, you can also just do dog playing Tetris strats and just like delay the match for half an hour because you're getting a nap. And apparently that worked for him, so like it might work for you. Don't actually do this. I'm joking. Like, please don't actually do this. Kingsman will kill me. He will come to Seattle and just murder me in my sleep if that actually is over. Let me. We got 184 for Sunny, 160 for Draw. Both players staying pretty clean so far, I think. Raw kind of getting a little okay. Yeah. We're able to get it down. Raw kind of just playing I think that like kind of. Hey, I'm going to kind of mention it again. Maybe I'm beating this drum a little too much. Raw has been just, in terms of his rolling, just been very impressive. Or also low-key underrated. The Sunny just pushing this. Sunny pushing him, going the distance. And now we're on a decider. My goodness. 3 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. is a good night's sleep. I mean, yeah, there you go. 3.5 hours, that's all you need. Whatever. Sunny at 299 after the latest Tetris. Raw at 296, so very close, 80 lines in. I'm going to stop sitting in a way that's going to hurt my knees later. Yeah, posture. People, Sunny, I think that was a little bit of a misdrop, formed a lumbar dependency. Going to get the Tetris before it becomes a real issue. So, takes a few burns. Go play safe. Very smart play from... Yeah, I feel like I've been watching players just kind of mismanage that. Kind of just like going just too aggressive. And I think that Sunny is doing a good job keeping that in check a little bit. And that's why he's surviving. That's why he's pushing Raw to the limit here. You're maybe not throwing up a 1.2 into kill screen, but like... Do you have to? In this case, the answer is obviously not. Even against a really good player like Raw. Alrighty. There we go. Close game here so far. 440 for Sunny, 460 for Raw. Level. So currently, I was going to say the level, but it's still 19. We're currently at 15 to 20 lines from the untitled line 140 milestone. I'm facing Texas. I would say I'm facing Rahmations. I would be a little bit scared. I mean, you're Alex T, so take that with a grain of salt. But like after this set, I would be a little scared about facing Raw, especially if he's playing this well. Alex T saying, "I'm sorry, Kingsman. I can't play today because I broke both of my legs." I was going to say famously something you need to play Tetris, but I think a lot of players do need their legs to play Tetris. 568 for Sunny, 611 for Raw. We're into level 20. Both players set up. Sunny has a little bit of a divided stack, but whatever. What is a divided stack if not a quadruple well? If you say quadruple well, it makes it sound like you're doing a very smart, intentional thing that, strategic. Divided stack, it sounds like you're, there we go. 631 for Sunny, Raw 692. So Raw is opening up a bit of a lead here. 3 Tetrises, almost triple digits, but he's going to be digging for a little bit. Digging for a little bit more than a little bit now. We're kind of unraveling. So he's going to be digging kind of high, a little higher than he wants to be. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Long bar, perfect for Raw. So I'm not really able to get a lot of the space back, but he does get a Tetris. So Raw still digging. Getting the board down, though, is lower than it was. It was kind of scary for a second, but no longer. I think this is looking very survivable. As he gets things all but cleaned up, one line off the bottom, he's just going to set up with this. It's good enough for him. Lombard Tetris. 785 for Ra, 712 for Sunny. Gets another Lombard, gets another Tetris. He's closed the gap considerably. Only 40,000 points now, as both players midway through level 25. So I feel like giving score updates or level updates is probably not quite as important for 29 because you do have the colors to warn you. Ra had his wall blocked a little too high, not too high, but a little scary high. Sunny too, but both of them are going to be fine. Lombard Tetris. So we're down to less than a Tetris lead as Ra Tetris is into level 27, goes up to 862. Sunny at 818. So about 50,000. Very, very close game. Looks like this one is also going to go the distance. Raw up to, there we go. Raw getting the stack down. He's set up middle, center well. It's like, what do you call that? Middle, in the middle? Okay. Lombard Tetris goes up to 971. Has one more Tetris available to him before the transition, but he's going to double into it. 974. Sunny gets a Tetris, goes up 957. One more line, and that's going to be a burn. He needs the barb for it, though. As Raw is up very, very high. Getting it open, though. Gets the roll open, and Sunny's up too high. I don't know if this is survivable. He transitions 960, but he's not going to be able to get done. He tops out. Raw is good for game number 5. He takes it. What a set, y'all. What a set. Thank you all so much for playing. That was thoroughly enjoyable. GG's. I mean, it's like, you want to see some more kill screen play, but that's the thing. We made it there all 5 games. And that is not a thing that happens very often. Like, people just, yeah. So. Really dirty Tetris from Raw there. Gets a well reopened. Gets a Lombard before the... Okay, well, maybe we're not quite done yet. Let's watch this Mullen. Blue Scooty in chat saying, okay, Raw. Sure. Whatever. Alright, get some of the Tetris. He's just setting up like it's 18. What is this? Is he set up? Oh my god, gets the triple. It's Tux. This is looking a little spicy. I don't know. He's not going to get the piece in time. Okay. 1271, but still. God. What? Let's give Raw his heart. Alright. GG's.
And low crinkle. Try it. This is the only match today, right? Yeah, probably. And so awkward stack here, just nothing that you can do with those pieces cleanly, so gonna take some burns. Sharky versus Harry tonight. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be good. And stuff.